Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a fun challenge. It is the bookish scavenger hunt challenge. I got tagged by Eliza to do this. I will leave her channel down below as well as the original creators down below. I don't think that they have YouTube channels, so I'll just link their Instagrams down below so you can check them out. But without further ado, let's jump into this. I've seen Daphne do it, and I've seen part of Eliza's, but I thought Eliza and I would have similar answers because we own a lot of the same books. We both read a lot of sci-fi fantasy, and so I was like, oh, I've seen a little too much. So I didn't finish the video. So I know some of the questions, but I didn't want to spoil too much for myself and know everything, so it was a bit of a challenge for me. But as you can tell, I do have a lot of books, so this could go really easily or it could go really bad. But I think we got this. So the first scavenger hunt is to find a book with a color in the title. Originally, you would think Red Rising, but Eliza did that, and I know she did. That's when I had to stop watching. So I'm not gonna pick Red Rising. I'm gonna find something else. I have bookshelf here, bookshelf back there, and then all of these shelves. So there's gotta be something. Okay, yeah, I have so many answers. I've got Gods of Jade and Shadow. Jade is a color. A House in the Cerulean Sea. This was my first pick. I also have, right next to it, Jade, Fire, Gold. This was also a book I read. It says 2 colors in it, so really that's the real success. But originally I had picked up The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. This is one of my favorite books ever. I love this book so much. I have been making progress through Under the Whispering Door. I don't like it quite as much. This one was just so wholesome. I loved this like fantasy orphanage housing situation with like just some of the best children. Fantasy kids, so much fun. I cannot wait. I really want to reread this. I love it. So yes, cerulean, which is also like my favorite color. So perfect. The next one is find a book with enemies to lover, and I knew instantly what this would be. No questions asked. The Wrath and Dawn by Renee Audier. The like epitome, like the definition, textbook definition of enemies to lovers. In this, we are following our main character who volunteers to marry the prince or king, the caliph, and there's a reputation. Every night he marries somebody new, and every night that wife gets murdered. And our main character's best friend was one of the recent victims, and so she's like, bet. And she decides that she's gonna marry him so she can kill him. As you can tell, this is a duology. They do fall in love, and it's so sweet. This is one of my favorite books. I truly adore it. I've got one singular tab in this entire book where I just swooned over these characters. I adore them so much. Desperately need to read the sequel. People yell at me to read more. Alright, the next one I am hesitant about. The next one is to find a book with a person on the cover. I don't know if this counts. I'm not sure what's considered like a person. Does it need to be like a real person? Because if so, I don't have that. I don't read paperback, like mass market paperback romances with like the men on the cover, but I do have this. But like it's a painting, but it's a person. So does that count? This is A Year of Rest and Relaxation by Otessa Moshfegh. I haven't read this yet. It's sitting on this shelf over here of like a, hey, you need to read this. You should prioritize it. But I just haven't yet. All I know is that this is about a woman who's just like fed up. She's just done. I think her mental health has really taken a toll, and she just wants to be put into a coma for like a year. A year of rest and relaxation before re-entering into society. And I just, oh boy, if I don't wish for a long nap every day. Alright, the next one is to find a book with a one-word title. Originally, I was going to grab Heartstopper, but, you know, that just feels like a little cheaty. So I'm going to come to this side of my shelves. I see Caraval. That counts. I see Scythe. Fallen. Lobizona. Let's talk about that one. Lobizona by Rowena Garber. I recently showed this in a haul. I own it. I own a beautiful copy. Can you just... I'm obsessed. I'm in love. I'm obsessed. If you don't know, this is one of... Okay, apparently all of these are my favorite books. I'll stand by it. This is a fantastic book. This is often pitched as like Hogwarts meets something else, but it has like a very Hogwartsy feel because there's a magic school full of lobizonos and brujas, witches and werewolves, and we are following our main character who the title suggests is a lobizona, and there's just so much to this. But basically we're starting out with, because they are undocumented, so I believe it's Ice, that kind of goes on a hunt for them, and she has to run away from her mom and the people that had taken her in, basically. And whilst running through the forest, she comes across a bunch of students and kind of gets swept up in this magical world that she never knew about before. It's genuinely so charming. I'm giving a worse synopsis for this. I highly recommend. I mean, come on. This cover is so stunning. It's a duology. It's completed. Rowena Garber is supposed to have another book, a start of a new duology, come out this year. I'm very excited. I'm hoping to reread this, truthfully, give this another read, and then read Cazadora. Yeah, Cazadora directly after. Like, I just need... But I'm waiting until, like, this fall time, because it's just perfect for that. I'm so excited. The next one is to find a book with 4 words in the title. Nope. 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 Haha! Violet Made of Thorns by Gina Chen. This is the Fairy Loot edition. I have not read this yet. All I know is that it is Romeo and Juliet retelling, I believe, but besides that, I don't know a whole lot besides the fact that, like, it's just so pretty. Everything about this book is so pretty. I'm very excited to give this a read. It's not very high on my priority list, but at the end of the day, I still want to give it a read. I think I have duplicate copies of this too. I do. I do have another edition of this. This is the Owl Crate edition. Equally beautiful. Definitely like a different color palette going on, but so pretty. I'm excited. We'll read eventually. The next one, I believe, it's a book you haven't read yet. Take your pick. Oh boy. I truly just need to film a physical TBR video of every book that I own that I've yet to read, because there's certainly quite the lot. Haven't read anything on this top shelf. I've read some of these, but most of them not. Nothing there. Some there. Some there. Nothing. Some. One. Yeah, there's a lot. Take your pick. There's a bajillion. One that I'm excited to get to soon is this one. This is Can't Spell Treason Without T by Rebecca Thorne. There is a sequel that's coming out, or has come out this year, 2023. So I am excited. This is a kind of cozy, but I guess there are like high stakes, so it's not the coziest. But it really just depends on how you define cozy fantasy. If low stakes is cozy to you, then this probably won't be it. But if like the warm vibes, knowing things are going to work out and be okay, I think this considers cozy in that aspect. Either way, she's a little chunky, but I definitely have plans to read this year. So yeah, I'm very excited. Also, I just like love this cover. I love the cover of the sequel too. There's like, I'll put it here, but it's like a pirate ship. Oh, love it. And the last one is a 5-star read. Again, I have quite a few. I feel like I have a lot of success in 5-star reads. Don't know what that says about me. What's something that I don't talk about on my channel literally all the time? Fallen. That was a 5-star read. Like 8 years ago? I don't know if that still counts, but yeah. I really do talk about the same 5 books on this channel, don't I? Oh no. The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Have I talked about this a lot? Yeah, like all of December. This is like all I talked about. But it's been a couple months, so it's about time, right? The Night Circus. Oh, how I love this book. How I love this book. If you haven't read this, give it a read. The audiobook is pretty good. I had a great time. This is about 2 magicians putting their apprentice and pupils up against each other for a magical battle to see who's the best. And to do so, they've created the Night Circus to be their venue, in which each magician, not knowing the other's identity, conjure up different ways to show off their magic and their powers, and it's beautiful and it's incredible and it's fantastic, and I want this to be real. It doesn't have to be real magic, but like, you can give me fake magic and I would go to the circus so fast. This sounds so incredible. I love it with my whole heart. This is like a cozy read for me. Like, this is something that I just want to come back to over and over and over again. I just can't ever get enough of it. It's so good. I need every special edition of this book ever to feel complete in life. So yes. But truly, I have a lot of 5 stars. I remember that I rated all of my 4 and 5-star books of 2022, so I will link that down in the description or in the little card for you if you want to see me tier rank all of those. I had a good amount. I had a lot of fun doing that. So you can check that out if you want to see more. I always have my Goodreads link down below, but if you want to check that out, you can see what I'm reading, get the inside scoop of reading vlogs, and also see what I'm giving things 5 stars to. Yeah, but that's gonna be it. I'm not tagging anybody specific. If you see this and you want to do it, go for it, do it, tag me, show me. I would love to watch your video. But besides that, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed. This was a little bit of a quicker video for me, but you know, you gotta have like the balance of like long reading vlogs and short videos, right? So that's gonna be it. Give this video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe down below if you want to see more from me. I post usually 3 times a week, and that's gonna be it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!